A very good evening to all of you, my dear students. I am Manisha Das on behalf of eTuition family. Welcome you all to today's class. Let me remind you that our eTuition family is providing quality education for your better tomorrow. So don't forget to be a part of our eTuition family. So my dear class 9 students, this is the part 2 of our new lesson, tissues, right? In the previous class we have studied about simple permanent tissues. So in today's class we'll be discussing about complex permanent tissues, right? So let's move ahead to today's class. I hope that you all have watched the previous one and you all have understood, okay? So now moving to the next. So what are the things we are going to learn today? So this is the tissue. So recap of the previous class. I have already told you what we have studied in our previous class. Then today we will be discussing about complex permanent tissue, their types and function. Okay. So complex permanent tissue. In the previous class we have discussed about simple permanent tissues. So today we will be discussing in lot of details about complex permanent tissues. You might be thinking, what are complex permanent tissues? See, complex permanent tissue is defined as a collection of structurally dissimilar cells performing a common function or set of functions. They are made up of more than one type of cell. This much big definition, no need to worry because I am here. See, complex permanent tissue is made up of dissimilar, not similar. They are made up of different types of cells and they are made up of more than one type of cell. Dissimilar means not similar, but they do same function, right? They can perform same function or same type of functions, right? So complex permanent tissue are a collection of structurally dissimilar, which are not similar in structure but they perform common function, right? Okay. You can see in the diagram, see, these are having dissimilar cells, yes or no? See, this is cylindrical, this is rectangular, right? And this is the conical types. So these are the different types of cells which make complex permanent tissues. Now see, types of complex permanent tissue. What are the different types? They are of two types, xylem and phloem. You can see in the diagram, this is the xylem and this is the phloem. Okay. Now, what is xylem? See, this is the picture of xylem. Xylem is a complex permanent tissue because now we are studying about complex permanent tissue. So xylem is a type of complex permanent tissue which is found in almost every part. Okay, it is found in root, stem, leaf of the higher plants. Okay, and xylem consists of, it is having different types of xylem like tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. You can see in this diagram, it has xylem vessels, tracheids, xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma. Look how beautiful it is looking, right? Okay. Now see, the cell have thick walls. The cell is having thick wall and many of them are dead cells. Xylem are dead cells. Okay. Now see, xylem vessel. What is the function of xylem vessel? See, advanced water conductive elements found in flowering plants. So in flowering plants, the water conductive element. Okay. So this is the xylem vessel. And these are a long cylindrical structure having tube-like appearance. You can see here, they are tube-like structures. Cylindrical structure having tube-like appearance. So these are xylem vessels. Now the walls are lignified. They are made up of lignified and have a large central cavity. It has a hollow cavity inside. They have a large central cavity in the middle. And they are also dead and lack protoplasm. They are dead. They do not have their nucleus or cytoplasm. So they lack protoplasm. And they have many cells called vessel membrane. So inside the xylem vessels, they have many cells which are called as vessel members, which are interconnected. They are joined through a perforation in common wall. In a wall they have joined to each other, right? Okay. Then mostly involved, what is their function? They are involved in the conduction of water. They help in the transportation of water, minerals and give mechanical support or mechanical strength to the plant. So they help in the transportation of water and minerals. Clear? So the xylem vessels are water conductive elements. It means they help in the transportation of water and minerals. Okay, they are long cylindrical like structure, tube like appearance, they are made up of lignin. The walls are made up of lignin and they have a large central cavity, and they are also dead. They do not have their nucleus or cytoplasm. It means they do not have protoplasm. Right? Clear? Yes. Now moving to the next, tracheids. You can see which are the tracheids. These are the long and narrow structures. See, dead tube-like cells with a tapering end. So these are dead. They have tube-like structures. Yes or no? Tube-like structure. Tapering means pointed. Okay. They are present mostly in gymnosperm and lower angiosperm, and they have a thick lignified wall. As the xylem vessels are having, it is also made up of lignin. Okay. And they also lack protoplasm. They do not have nucleus or cytoplasm. Their main function is water and mineral transportation. So mostly xylem helps in the transportation of water and minerals, right? So the tracheids also help in the transportation of water and minerals. Now see xylem fibers. Fibers are thread-like structures. Okay, dead cell with lignified walls and a central lumen. It has a central lumen, and which helps in the water transportation and provide mechanical support. Same, because xylem's main function is to transport water and minerals. Now next is xylem parenchyma. So what is the function? Only living cells of xylem and store starch and fiber. See, xylem vessel is dead, tracheids are dead and xylem fibers are dead, but xylem parenchyma is the only living cell of xylem which store starch and fat, right? And they assist in the short distance transportation of water. They also help in transportation of water, but up to short distance. And they perform functions like secretion and storage. So they secrete something like, have you seen gum secretion? Okay, they help in that. Now see phloem. As we have seen, xylem are having different types of cell, phloems are also having different types of cell. So let us understand first that what are phloem. The complex tissue that acts as a transport system found in the vascular plants for the transportation of soluble organic compounds. So phloem are also transporting system. Okay, they help in the transport, but they are mainly found in vascular plants. And for what reason? They help in the transportation of soluble organic compound. Okay, now see, it transport food from the site of photosynthesis, where photosynthesis happens, in the leaves. So it transport food from the leaves to different parts of the plant. But xylem was, yes, transporting water and minerals, but it is transporting food. Okay, pH, phloem, for phloem, and here food. Okay, like that you have to remember. Just make some tricks so that you can easily relate. Okay, now see, the phloem tissue is made up of 4 types of elements. So phloem is having 4 types of elements. What are they? Sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem fibers, and phloem parenchyma. Clear? Sieve tube, then companion cells, phloem fibers, and phloem parenchyma. Okay. Now see, moving to the next, phloem, sieve tubes, and companion cell. You can see here, see, they are found next to each other. Can you see? Sieve tubes and companion cell, they are found next to each other and help in upward and downward movement of food. See, here is the companion cell. Okay, it is lying next to the sieve tube. This is the sieve tube, it is next to the companion cell. They are found next to each other and they help in the upward and downward movement of food, right? And see, phloem fibers, what is their function? Phloem fibers, see, they loses protoplasm at maturity and become dead. So they loses protoplasm at maturity and become dead. Now phloem parenchyma. Parenchyma, it also stores food and substance such as mucilage, latex, and resins. Okay, so they help in the storage of latex. Okay, so now with this we have completed our complex permanent tissue. 2 types, xylem and phloem. Like that, xylem are having different types of cell and phloem are having different types of cell. In our conclusion, xylem helps in the transportation of water and minerals, and phloem, PHF, okay, phloem help in the transportation of food. Clear? Yes, very good. So you have to study both these parts, part 1 and part 2, so that you will be more clear. Okay, so now it is a very famous quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. All birds find shelter during a rain but eagle avoids rain by flying above the clouds. So just it's a common thing, right? All birds find shelter during, have you seen when it rains heavily, all the birds find their shelter and they need to rest in their nest, right? But eagle, have you seen eagle? It flies so very much high above the sky, okay? So it avoids the rain. It don't rest in the rain, so it does its duty. It fly above the clouds. Why? Can you say why? Because this means you have to relate this situation to your life. It means the rain is like the problem we are facing in our life, okay? So whenever it rains, all the birds find shelter. It means all the people, those who face problem, they rest, okay? So they take a excuse that I am facing such and such kind of problems, that's why I did not done this, or I haven't done this work. But if you have to behave like an eagle, it means if you are facing the problem, you will think that I will overcome that problem, I will get success, okay? So Sir Dr. Abdul Kalam is saying to you that you must behave like an eagle and you should overcome your problems, overcome all your weaknesses, overcome all your insecurities in order to get success and live a beautiful life. I hope you all have understood it nicely. If you are having any doubt, please comment in the comment section and be a part of our eTuition family so that you will never miss our video, and for your bright future we are trying very much hard. So my dear kids, never forget to join our eTuition family. Till then, have a good day. Thank you. Bye.